We can read the daughter script, but not the mother. On more than 1,400 clay tablets from Bronze Age Crete, the Minoans recorded their world. And after a century of study, Linear A still won't speak. Why did scholars crack Linear B, but remain stuck on Linear A? In the next few minutes, what we actually know, why it's so hard, and where the research stands today. Long before classical Greece, the Minoans flourished on Crete, say, 3000 450 BCE, one of the earliest advanced societies in Europe. Think palatial centers like Naissus, large courtyards, light wells, plumbing, and walls painted with dolphins, processions, and the famous bull-leaping scenes. They traded across the Aegean and with Egypt and the Near East oil, wine, ceramics, ideas. Compared with neighbors, large fortifications are rare, which some scholars read as relative stability. The debate is open. A complex economy needs records, so, they wrote. In 1900, Sir Arthur Evans excavated Naissus. Among the finds, stacks of baked clay tablets, administrative records. Evans recognized two related linear scripts made of simple strokes, distinct from the island's earlier Cretan hieroglyphic signs. He labeled them Linear A, older, and Linear B, later. For decades both were unread. Then in 1952, building on crucial grids and insights by Alice Kober, Michael Ventris showed that Linear B encodes an early form of Greek. Naturally, scholars tried to map Linear B sound values onto Linear A. Result: nonsense. The daughter was readable. The mother stayed silent. Deciphering a script is two problems: the code and the language. Linear B yielded because its language Greek belongs to a known family. Linear A appears to record a non-Greek, likely pre-Indo-European language. In other words, a probable isolate, no confirmed relatives to compare. What we can read: many tablets are inventories with recognizable ideograms, grain, wine, livestock, and a decimal number system. We can say 50 units of wine, but not for whom or why. The script itself uses tilde, dozens of syllabic signs, bar decotype values, plus idea. A large share of signs overlap with Linear B, but their sound values need not match. Treating them as identical is like reading English written with Russian letters. ULL generate words, not meaning. Internal patterning. Frequencies and positions reveal recurring prefixes, suffixes, formulae, and probable place names. For example, a sequence often read as P-I2, likely. This sketches the grammar skeleton without full meanings. Comparative attempts, proposed links to Anatolian, Semitic, or even Etruscan, haven't achieved consensus. None explains the data cleanly. Digital corpora and AI projects led by researchers such as Dr. Esther Salgarella, Cambridge, are standardizing sign inventories and documenting every attested variant, clarifying how Linear B was adapted from a machine learning tools. Now test pattern hypotheses at scale. They haven't cracked the script, but they're narrowing possibilities and eliminating weak readings. If Linear A speaks, we gain the Minoans in their own words. What did they call themselves? Minoan is modern. How was power organized? Kings, priestesses, councils? Which deities and myths lay behind the frescoes and rituals? How did administration, trade, and regional place names map across Crete? It's not just shopping lists. In administrative records, whole systems of society, economy, and belief come into focus. For now, the tablets sit quietly in museums, a reminder that parts of the ancient Mediterranean remain unread. Yet with cleaner datasets and new analytical tools, the next serious advance could come from method, not miracle. If Linear A were deciphered tomorrow, what would you want to read? First names of the gods or how the palaces were governed? Tell us below. If you enjoy evidence-first mysteries from archaeology and ancient tech, subscribe for more.